Hands up.
From a midnight shootout in Louisiana to a fugitive who dodged dozens of chases across the South, only to clash with Arkansas's toughest cops. A high-speed pursuit in Florida may have saved a woman's life, while in Indiana, a drunk suspect treated the chase like a street race, and that's just the beginning. These are some of the most dangerous police pursuits ever caught on Dashcam. April 20th, 2025, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Just after midnight, a call about an armed suspect sent officers Jennings and Measel racing to the Super 6 motel. They found him in a car with the alarm screaming. Armed, unpredictable, and moments from confrontation. What happened next would test nerves, training, and split-second decisions.
Hey man, put your hands up and walk towards me. Put your hands up and walk towards me. Hey man, show me your hands. Get out the car and show me your hands. Show me your hands, man. Show me your hands. 36, early some additional. You got it.
Hey, person, you think you're being around for 36 location? What are you talking about?
Exit the vehicle with your hands in the air.
The officer kept issuing urgent commands, but in return, the suspect showed nothing but indifference and contempt for law enforcement. Tension escalated to a whole new level. Would he surrender or push things past the point of no return?
I can't see from here. Exit the vehicle and put your hands in the air.
Do it now! Show me your hands! Show me your hands!
And then he pulled out an AR-style rifle from inside the vehicle and opened fire wildly. An officer immediately returned fire. The shootout lasted only seconds. Then suddenly, everything fell silent. The suspect lay motionless, seemingly hit by a bullet.
Exit the vehicle and put your hands in the air.
Do it now! Show me your hands! Show me your hands!
Hands up. 3536, shots fired.
Body cam footage shows Valian fired the first shot. The standoff lasted mere seconds once the gun came out. Officers reacted instantly, neutralizing the threat with precision. No officers or civilians were harmed. Kevin Valian, 34, died after being treated at the hospital. Both officers are on leave, and an internal affairs investigation is ongoing. Valian's AR-style rifle and handgun were recovered. His tragic end highlights the consequences of dangerous choices. No misconduct was found after reviewing footage. What seemed like a routine traffic stop at 3:23 p.m. on July 18, 2024, in Little Rock, Arkansas, quickly took a turn. A black Lexus was weaving at 77 miles per hour on Interstate 630 before merging onto Interstate 430. It all looked like a simple driving error, until the unthinkable happened. Everything could have ended right there, if she had cooperated and accepted the fines she'd incurred. But instead, she hit the gas and took off. and that's when things went from bad to worse.
Passing Millbrook Road.
The chase stormed through Rodney Parham, Breckenridge, and Pleasant Valley at 80 to 90 miles per hour, blowing past red lights and stop signs. Once on I-430 South, the Lexus hit over 100 miles per hour. Her reckless dash from city streets to the interstate turned the pursuit into a full-blown public safety crisis.
Did a U-turn headed back east on Pleasant Valley.
What's the traffic? Traffic light. 35 if you're with it, call it. Coming up on cancel. Coming up on cancel. Take a left on cancel, going west on cancel. Now you gotta keep giving those speeds and traffic. Going south. South on 430. South on 430.
Okay, on 430.
Traffic light. 360.
Screaming down the interstate at 122 miles per hour, the Lexus didn't stand a chance. Trooper Cass timed it perfectly. A high-speed pit sent the car crashing into a guardrail. It flipped violently. 26-year-old Diviana Bullock was ejected into the median. Metal twisted, glass exploded, and in seconds, the pursuit ended in total chaos.
Roll over, right before, he's in the median, roll over.
A pit maneuver at 122 miles per hour. Just hearing that is enough to take your breath away. What do you think about the officer's bold decision? Was it courage, or was it too risky? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.
Just south of Cantrell exit.
34.
After receiving first aid from troopers, Bullock was transported to UAMS and hospitalized with injuries. She now faces multiple charges: felony fleeing, driving on a suspended license, obstruction, reckless driving, speeding. Her choice to run didn't just lead to serious legal consequences. It left her with injuries that never had to happen. On a high-alert afternoon, FHP received a bolo for a stolen 2009 Cadillac speeding down a 75 through Sumter County, Florida. Troopers located the vehicle in Hernando County and attempted to stop it, but the female driver hit the gas, kicking off a high-speed chase packed with tension and danger.
She's got an extensive history of felonies to record weapons funds, so we're not sure it was going to be anything signal to related.
The Cadillac roared down the interstate at over 110 miles per hour, weaving recklessly through traffic and using the shoulder to blow past other drivers. The suspect showed zero regard for public safety, turning the highway into a high-speed hazard as she pushed deeper into Pasco County.
Southbound 111, correct speed. Madison County, Green Peak 111. That's over 9 miles, Buffalo Kilo, flight trip. If you're approaching State Road 52, official get out on the fairway bump. Official get out on the fairway bump. Southbound 109, southbound 109. They're reporting in on the Eagle, I'm unsure if they're going to stop or not.
As the chase neared State Road 52, FHP troopers made their move. A razor-sharp pit sent the stolen sedan spinning to a stop. But as they closed in, the scene turned bizarre. The driver was nearly nude, visibly disoriented, and still refusing to comply. The pursuit was over, but the chaos wasn't. The footage was cut because the female suspect was nearly naked at the time of arrest. I trimmed that part out to analyze it privately. After her arrest, she was found in possession of meth and now faces multiple serious charges: vehicle theft, fleeing, reckless driving, and driving with a suspended license. No one was hurt, but tragedy came dangerously close. The case reignites tough questions about drugs, mental health, and the desperate choices made in chaos. July 12, 2022, Lafayette, Louisiana. A reported overdose at a racetrack gas station. Police found Jarrell Hughes, 40, unconscious in a pickup truck with 2 other passengers. Officers and paramedics quickly arrived on scene to assess the situation.
I mean, y'all are medical professionals here.
Yeah, we just got Narcan, so we really don't know much about it.
Oh yeah, well you got one in the back.
Paramedics had to administer Narcan twice in a breathless, high-stakes moment. Their quick action brought the victims back from the brink of death. But the very moment they were saved was also when the real trouble began.
Put it all the way up.
Let her out. Back out.
Hey, asshole. Don't get out of the way. I'm gonna tell you right now. Back up. Man,
The situation escalated quickly when Hughes, identified as the driver, stubbornly refused to comply with officers' commands. His lack of cooperation turned into active resistance, forcing officers to respond immediately. Tension erupted. Despite being tased multiple times, Hughes grabbed the keys, rammed a police car, then hit an ambulance. He forced the truck back and forth to escape. In the chaos, a man pumping gas was dragged. It was no longer a standoff. It was chaos in motion. The sight of over a dozen officers watching the suspect flee without giving chase raises questions. Did they have a plan in place? Or were they trying to avoid escalating the danger at the gas station? What do you think? Was it caution or hesitation? Share your thoughts after watching this moment. After fleeing by car, Hughes sped through Maurice at nearly 100 miles per hour before crashing near a Walgreens. He flung the door open, jumped out, ran across heavy traffic, and dove into a ditch. Officers gave chase, tackled him, and deployed a taser to end the threat. Inside the vehicle, they recovered 2 stolen firearms, one of which Hughes had allegedly attempted to grab during the struggle with police. Hughes faced multiple charges, including possessing a stolen firearm, assaulting officers, and fleeing multiple crash scenes. He later pled guilty in federal court and was sentenced to over 10 years in prison. One violent night, paid for with a decade of lost freedom.
Go.
February 8, 2025, Bloomington, Indiana. At 3:07 a.m., Officer Pavolka pulled over a 22-year-old woman driving 68 miles per hour in a 45 zone. Her car had no license plate light, and her hands trembled as she handed over her documents. She admitted to drinking a can of Monaco, anxious, confused, and seemingly losing control. But that was only the beginning.
Okay. Hey, Schultz, if you want to ask her to step out to just check her eyes.
Okay.
So,
Alright, just want to step out. I'm just going to check your eyes real fast. Just make sure you're safe to drive. Let's go back this way. Alright, you can go and take a break. You can go a couple times if you want. Okay, you good to continue?
Yes.
Okay.
Although officers suspected she was intoxicated, she performed reasonably well on most of the field sobriety tests. What truly stood out was her honesty. She openly admitted to having a can of Monaco. In that moment, being truthful was the right thing to do.
Okay. Alright. So we're just going to do the next one, which is the walk and turn test. So drink from walking in a straight line at all. Okay. So what I need you to do is place your left foot on the line and place your right foot on the line ahead of your left foot with the heel of your right foot against the toe of your left foot. Place your arms down at your sides. So left foot, right foot, arms down at your sides like so. Make your turn by keeping your front foot on the line and turn by taking a series of small steps with the other foot. So, maybe like this. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9. Double check.
Huh? Yeah.
Can you keep that left leg straight instead of bent?
Oh, like my knee straight.
Yep.
1000,
Point that toe straight towards my squat car.
1001, 1002, 1003.
Provide a voluntary breath sample on that. Would that be okay?
Yeah, I know.
Cool.
This
Use like warmer or even
Cool.
against it. Absolutely do that. So for this, all I'm going to ask is that you take a big deep breath in, seal your lips around the tube. Look, sir. Seal your lips around the tube and blow slow and steady like you're blowing up a balloon until I tell you to stop. Okay? Just so you don't think I'm playing any games with you.
After passing all the field sobriety tests, she was asked to take a breathalyzer test. The result came back as 0.77, just under the legal limit of 0.8. And yet, to everyone's surprise, the officers still concluded that she was driving under the influence and placed her in handcuffs on the spot. What do you think of that decision?
7-7. Okay? Thank you. Tom 6 is one of us. I'm going to start the 20-minute, but is your front seat empty? We can do that. Okay. So what I need you to do is I need you to open your mouth real wide for me. Lift your tongue up. Nothing in there besides your tongue and teeth, maybe a filling.
Yeah, baby.
All right. Don't worry. Let's crank the feet up for you, okay? Check if you can step. So watch your step because the side driveway.
Her BAC was under the legal limit, but Officer Schultz saw enough. Slurred speech, unsteady steps, clear signs of impairment. That was all it took. She was arrested for DUI, cuffed on the spot, and taken for a second breath test. The result, 0.068%. Still under the limit, but not under suspicion.
Take a big deep breath in for me, see your lips around us and blow just a little bit harder. And blow. Keep going harder.
Though her BAC never crossed the legal limit, the woman was cited for DUI, speeding, and having an open container, after officers noted clear signs of impairment. Under Illinois law, a BAC between 0.04 to 0.08 can still lead to a DUI if impairment is observed. Her car was towed, and she was jailed pending a court date. No license suspension was issued. The case is still open, and the outcome could set a precedent. What do you think about the penalty the woman received in this situation? Was it fair, or do you feel there's more to consider? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, go ahead.
For weeks, the black Chrysler 300 SRT8 haunted southern highways, slipping past police in chase after chase. September 18, 2023, Springdale, Arkansas. At 10 a.m., an Arkansas state trooper clocked it tearing through a construction zone on I-49 near exit 65 at 97 miles per hour. Think it's just another pursuit? Think again, because what happens next will have you gripping your seat.
This is the same vehicle that has been through 37 multiple times.
At times, the chase hit 120 miles per hour, so intense it felt ripped straight from a video game. But this wasn't a simulation. Every reckless swerve, every near miss, was real. And unlike a game, there's no reset button when lives are on the line.
Shoot, I can go with you, buddy. Passing 64, getting into a little bit of traffic. Traffic is medium to heavy. 10-4. I think we may continue south past the 62. Traffic is pretty heavy on the ground.
Copy, heavy traffic, what's your speed?
Speed right around attention. Southbound past the 62. 2 speed 120.
Copy, 120 from the 62 southbound.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hours later, at around 5:40 p.m., CPL Schwab spotted the same black Chrysler, identified by a partial plate and distinct features. Another high stakes. 10-mile pursuit erupted, mirroring the morning's mayhem. But this time there was no retreat. The chase tore off-road, kicking up dust until officers boxed the car in. In a fiery finale, the Chrysler burst into flames, ending this outlaw run in a blaze of its own making.
Wearing a gray shirt and black shorts. Gray shirt, black shorts.
Flames erupted from the vehicle like a declaration. It was over. A dark chapter closed in a cloud of smoke and dust. Evil, no matter how relentless, can never last forever. And when the ashes finally settled, justice stood tall once again.
Bianchi, brother. You got to be in between us to make the first run.
The driver, whose identity hasn't been released, was taken into custody at the scene. Charges will likely include felony fleeing, reckless driving, endangerment, and multiple cross-state traffic violations. The fiery end of the Chrysler 300 SRT8 closed the chapter on a high-speed crime spree and proved once again, no matter how fast you run, the law is always right behind you.
I'll see if I can get something on RT1 road. It circles around where they're at right there.
Hey, if we're looking at K9, we need to stop running.
If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, click the link on screen now. With that, thanks for watching. We hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye and take care.